Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're back in the UK, aren't we, Charlotte?
Woo!
After an absolutely wonderful trip around Europe, we are back here and at Drayton Manor to get back on some of our favourite rides. Now, of course, this is the first vlog that we're going to be doing from various different UK parks after our epic summer 2020 European road trip, where we had an amazing time, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, it was so good. So check out all the different vlogs. There's a dedicated playlist here on our YouTube channel. Now back from that trip, it's a matter of getting round to various different theme parks here in the UK. I'll be going to some, and of course when Charlotte can, we'll be going together, won't we? Like today here at Drayton Manor. So of course we've pre-booked our tickets to get in. Like most theme parks at the moment, it is a pre-book situation where you need to go online, reserve a place to come into the park. There's no coming to the ticket booths at the entrance and buying a ticket. And along with that, Drayton Manor are running the temperature checks here as well, similar to what the Midland parks are doing as well. So it looks like they've got the same sort of equipment, doesn't it? And from what we can see just around the corner here. In terms of the rides here today, it's not a full ride offering, is it, Charlotte?
There's a few things, but there is a few things closed as well.
Yeah, so in terms of the major rides that we've come for, Apocalypse, that's going to be open, Maelstrom, and along with that, it seems like Shockwave's closed, doesn't it, at the moment, and along with some of the other rides as well. So it's not a 100% full ride offering, but we thought we'll come down here, it's one of our local parks, and let's come and share the experience. First thing to really notice though now, since we were last here, is the complete removal of G-Force. I mean, I came earlier this year and G-Force was mostly gone, they were just clearing the ground,
it looks
but you've
so
not seen it. Like, I think it's really opened up the entrance.
I didn't notice it when I arrived.
How can you not notice, like a massive silver box there?
I just
like.
didn't notice.
Yeah, of course you had the big entrance building, which let's just say, it wasn't the best of queue lines for G-Force. It wasn't the best of coasters in our opinion, but I think it's opened up the entrance quite nice.
I think it looks quite
nice.
nice.
You can see right down towards Shockwave, and of course we'll have a little look around that area, get plenty of off-ride footage and show you the COVID-19 measures, what the park have put into place. So we'll make our way around, have our temperature checks, and welcome to today's vlog here from Drayton Manor in Tamworth. So in terms of the entrance here at Drayton Manor, of course they've got all the barriers out round the side to make a queue line, and they've also put all the yellow markers down on the floor as well. Just asking guests to please stand behind that line. We'll make our way down this way, and this member of staff's doing a temperature check for us. Right then, so it was nice and easy there to get through the entrance turnstiles here at Drayton Manor. Of course, with it all being pre-book only, it was literally just a matter of scanning it off our phones, no queuing, and we were straight in, weren't we?
Yes, but look at the baby ducks.
Oh, look at them down here on the lake. Something that I've always loved here at Drayton Manor is the location down here on the lake. Of course, with the Bounty pirate ship, we've got Stormforce 10 that's testing over there. I think I've just heard the Buffalo coaster going round as well. And yeah, you've got all the little baby ducks down there. How cute is that? But anyway, in terms of rides today, it's from 10:30 until 5. What opens earlier though is the zoo, isn't it? So should we go and have a little walk around the zoo?
Oh, it's a must.
Let's go and see some goats, shall we? Just before we go on some of the rides here at Drayton Manor. We've got about half hour to go until the rides are going to be opening. Tell you what though, can't wait to get back on that beast over there. I know I'm not on about Accelerator, on about Charlotte's favourite, Apocalypse.
No!
So we made our way round to the back part of the zoo now, and Charlotte's got some goat action. It's Go Park Worldwide, everybody.
It's the Emperor.
Oh, do you like how he's sat there at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, well, them ones are eating some trees down there.
Oh, look.
Oh, he's nice. I bet we're the first people that have come to see him today. How you doing? Oh, there's 4 of them in here, is there?
Oh.
Yeah, they all come, because they know that Charlotte the Goat Whisperer has arrived. Aren't they nice?
Oh, look at that one over there.
Which one, the front one or the back one?
The one that's just there, Mark.
What, at the back? You like that one?
Doing anything.
He's just chilling out, isn't he?
I want that twig.
Yeah, he's just chilling out. Walking up this way, I've just seen loads of hand sanitizer dispensers as well, which is good to see. So I'll show you some of those as we make our way around the park. But I thought we've got to have a bit of goat action first. That's oh, he's doing a little parade for us now.
This is brilliant.
Is he going to have a little walk down for us? Yeah. Yeah, so I'll show you some of them when we make our way around the park. Not the goats, the hand sanitizers. That'd be a goat theme park. Can you imagine goats all the way around the park? I think Charlotte would have an annual pass for that one, wouldn't you? But yeah, of course, after doing all them European parks, great to be back in some UK parks. And that's going to be the theme over the next few weeks. We're going to be visiting lots and lots of different UK theme parks, and some quite different ones as well, because all these parks really need our support, especially some of the smaller, more family-owned parks. So yeah, we're going to be going to a lot of those over the coming weeks. It's a goat parade! Hey! Oh, he's coming down. So we just had a bit of goat action. We've now got some of my favourites here, ostriches. No, I'm only joking, they're not my favourites, but you've got a couple of ostriches here at Drayton Manor. We spin round this way. Got a couple of emus just over here as well. You like an emu, Charlotte?
Look how they're sick.
Here he is, he's just chilled out down there on the floor. Look at him having a nice relax. But if we come a little bit further down this way, they've actually got a kangaroo over here as well, and you can just see him laying on the grass, so we'll have a bit of a zoom in down this way. So you can just see the red kangaroo over there that's just laying down in the grass. You can just make him out. There we go, he's just moved his head. Right then, so it's become a bit of a thing on the trip. Charlotte trying hand sanitizer because some really smell, don't they? But let's have a little test of the hand sanitizer at Drayton Manor.
Oh, quite vicious.
Here we go. What we got? How does it smell?
It's okay.
It's okay, there we go. It's become a bit of a thing though now, isn't it? Where we
very
just
strong.
do a little smell test.
Which is good.
That's what you want. I was going to say, like, whether it smells or whether it doesn't smell, make sure you're putting it on when you're at the parks.
But some have been smelly.
They have stunk, some of them. I mean, there's been some where, of course, we bring our own to all the parks anyway, don't we?
Bring one.
We've always got some with us.
Wipes.
And if it really does stink, we'll always use our own, won't we? But yeah, make sure you're using the hand sanitizer. There's a lot around there. There's a little hand sanitizer station there on the left. When we've walked all around that way, I think I've just seen 3 just on that path around there.
It's quite vicious.
It is, yeah, it just squirts out quite quick there, doesn't it? Yeah. We'll make our way down this way, back towards some of the rides here at Drayton Manor, ready for when they open. Tell you what though, in terms of crowd levels here today, seems like there's going to be quite a few here, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know, quite a few starting to come in now. Nice sunny day here in Tamworth as well. Lovely. So they've actually got a one-way system in operation around here in the zoo. So as you can see, it's blocked off with the fence there. We've just carried on straight down that way towards the goats. But now we're walking back round this way where you can see the tigers and some of the other animals. Got a new enclosure being built here as well though. The site is under development, so I'm not too sure what's going to be coming. But as you can see in the middle here, we've got these 2 pillars. Is that maybe for some ropes and stuff to hang for the animals? I'm not too sure really what that's for. I mean, normally they have some ropes to play with and stuff like that. So what do you think could be coming?
Birds.
Birds, you reckon? Possibly. Yeah. As you can see, it's a brand new installation here, but yeah, we'll keep you updated, of course. Not sure when we'll be back at Drayton Manor. Used to have a season pass for here, not got one this year. Of course, with everything that's been going on and with some of the rides being closed and stuff, we didn't really feel like getting a season pass this year. However, you know, I'm sure if they invest in some more new rides and that sort of thing, we'll get a season pass again and come down here. But yeah, at the moment, just literally come and paid for a day ticket today to come here to Drayton Manor. So I'm not too sure when I'll next be down here. Might be later this year, possibly, if there's some updates. You know, but it might be next year, so I'm not too sure at this moment in time. But yeah, you see a bit of construction going on.
Here's what's coming.
Here we go.
Aviary, I was right.
African aviary. It's birds then, isn't it? Well done.
Right.
There we go. That's the yellow one's nice.
A pigeon.
It does. I like the yellow one up the top there, though. It's very nice, isn't it? There we go. But yeah, that's all under construction at the moment. Make our way back round this way towards the theme park. But yeah, they've got the one-way system in operation, and they've got the yellow markings down here on the floor, as we can see. It just helps, doesn't it? I mean, the paths aren't really that small, to be honest, at Drayton Manor, but they've put this in place, of course, just to make it a little bit better. Oh, you like Kirk's Dick, don't you? There he is, in there. Got the East African crowed crane as well. Well, that's a mouthful to say, isn't it? The East African crowed crane. Just notice this sign over here as well. Got a picnic zone. So these benches will be regularly sanitised to help keep the area clean. Please use a sanitizer wipe provided. And as we can see, they've actually got a tub of disinfection wipes. That's really good. Don't think we've seen that at any parks yet, actually having the wipes there for people to wipe their own tables down. I mean, we've actually got our own, what we bring with us again, haven't we, for wiping tables, and we did on the Europe trip. But the fact that the park are actually providing that here is really good for the picnic zone. That's fantastic. We've not seen that at any of the parks we've done so far. Right there, so we made our way out of the Drayton Manor Zoo, and look at this pre-queue just here this morning for Accelerator. Crazy, isn't it? Oh, there we go, it's going up testing. Right, it's 10:30, so we'll make our way over. Are you coming on?
No.
Oh, you're going to come on later?
Maybe.
What is it about it you don't like?
The feeling. I feel like my insides are going to come out.
Yeah, that's what Drop Tower does.
Oh, it's
that's why I like it. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, quite a big queue this morning for Accelerator. We got what, sorry? Oh, there we go. I think that's been there for a while, actually.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been there for a little bit.
Oh, God, just looking at it makes me feel sick.
And there it is, Apocalypse. Let's head over and go and have a ride. Let's see what towers are on. To be honest, it's looking good. We've got stand-up flawless on this side, Tower 5. That's what we like to see. Let's make our way round and have a go. Let's see what they're doing in terms of the loading procedures on here. It'll be really interesting to see. Oh, got a bit of a pre-queue. Pocky's busy.
For sit down, it's busy.
So right then, over here now at the entrance of Apocalypse, and as we can see, we've got some signage out the front here, just saying that face coverings must be worn on this ride. So you can actually buy face masks here at Drayton Manor as well. So, right, we're gonna go up. Charlotte's not coming on this time, but we get some footage of me. Yeah, she's off.
So there he is, going up on Apocalypse all by himself, and up he goes. Oh no, he's so brave. I just can't do it. And he's even got his arms up. Oh wow, Apocalypse, everybody.
Oh, it was great to get back on Apocalypse here at Drayton Manor. It was pretty much straight on there as well. In terms of the loading procedures on there, what they're actually doing is it's one group per ride. So of course, with me being a single rider there, because Charlotte didn't come on, she might do later though. With that, I actually had to have a whole one to myself. The good thing is, Tower 5 was on. The other two stand-up towers aren't on at the moment, but the two sit-down ones are. So the good thing is, with the stand-ups, we got Tower 5, which is good. Certainly my favourite on there in terms of the fact that your legs are just dangling, there's no floor. That certainly really makes it. But I'm not too sure if you'd be able to pick. Say they had the stand-up with floor open as well. I don't really know if you'd be able to pick between those, but of course you can still pick whether you want to sit down or stand up at the moment. But great to get back on there. Fantastic Intamin giant drop, brilliant attraction. Always my favourite here at Drayton Manor. It was great to get back on there, and hopefully Charlotte might come on a little bit later on for a ride. What do you think about that? Is that a no?
No.
What are we going on then instead?
The Drunken Barrels with the giant hot dog in the middle.
Giant hot dog in the middle, nice big bratwurst, and well, it makes me feel like we're back in Germany.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I wish we was, but we're going to make the most of it. Let's go on Drunken Barrels. There on Drunken Barrels, and you saw some off-ride footage there of what is quite a heavily themed ride here at Drayton Manor. As expected, no changes with the loading procedures on there, one barrel per party. Up next then, it's over to Sheriff Showdown. As we can see, they've got a bit of work going on just here, but they've tried to disguise it the best they can with putting all the fencing around the front. But yeah, it's time to take back the West and get a bonus on Sheriff Showdown. We'll take you on board on this one here at Drayton Manor. Here we go then, on Sheriff Showdown. It's time to take back the West here at Drayton Manor. Great guns on here, they're vibrating as well. Sure, these have been updated again. These have definitely been changed. I'm sure this ride and the Haunting have gone through that many changes over the years at Drayton Manor. More than most rides out there, it's crazy. Always updating it, but yeah, these guns are really good quality now. There we go, into the main show scene. Blimey, these are fantastic. Look at these, they look authentic and they work really well. Good to see all the effects working so far as well. On the Pulse interactive dart ride. God, these guns are fantastic. Yeah, they even vibrate as well, you might be able to hear it. Some of these targets you used to really struggle with, not now. Hey, you've got a bonus! Hey, bonus 500 points. Hey! Fantastic, all the bonuses coming out. We're going to get more bonuses than ever now. God, look at this. Absolutely brilliant. All targets working. You've got a bonus. There he is. You're right in there, mates. Don't think I ever get that one. Updated guns means more bonuses here at Drayton Manor. This is brilliant. You've got a bonus. There we go. I thought a bonus was supposed to be special, but we get a bonus all the time now. There we go. Used to maybe get one or two bonuses. Bonuses for everybody. Bonus for me, bonus for Charlotte, bonus for all the viewers. We've all got bonuses. Hey, you've got a bonus. Brilliant. Love the star cloth in here as well, really adds to it. Nice interactive ride, it is very well themed. Come on, we're due another bonus now, surely. Gotta be another bonus somewhere. Oh, I don't think we're going to get another. I think that's the end of the ride. No bonus. Hey, you got a bonus. Showdown. Well, how many bonuses did we get there? That was crazy.
It was too many to count.
So many bonuses, but the guns have definitely been updated now on Showdown. Fantastic. Some of the best guns on an interactive ride now.
Definitely.
They were great, and the vibration in there kind of added to the feel of it, like that you're actually, you know, shooting out of the target. Thought that was great. Now, in terms of rides that are closed here today, as mentioned, not everything's back open yet. That does include Shockwave, but along with that, one of our favourites, The Haunting, which is a Vekoma Madhouse, is still closed at the moment. Completely understandable, though, with how the setup is.
Yeah.
It's quite a small madhouse. It's got the pre-shows and small corridors, so in terms of social distancing,
it would be very hard.
It would be very, very hard. So I don't really know when we're going to see this back open again. Of course, on our Europe trip, we did do some madhouses, didn't we?
But there was quite a lot bigger, so...
Quite a lot bigger, and also they just skipped all the pre-shows, but even so the rooms are a lot sort of wider. With The Haunting and how it's designed, the corridors are quite small.
Which is what makes it really.
It is what makes it, so I don't think we're going to be getting back in The Haunting for a while, to be honest. However, you know, safety is paramount, of course. What we're seeing so far at Drayton Manor is really good. Plenty of hand sanitizer about, signage, floor markings, which is good to see. But yeah, it seems like some of the rides are pretty busy here today. I mean, looking down at Accelerator there.
I've never seen the queue
It's
that long.
really busy. Obviously, it's all inside and then outside as well. You've got to bear in mind there's the social distancing, but yeah, it's pretty busy here today in terms of the family rides. And we'll have a walk around Thomasland later, of course, go on a few of the rides in there and give you an update for how Thomasland is for if you're going to be coming down here to Drayton Manor. Right then, we're going for a nice relaxing train ride now here on the Polpeo Express at Drayton Manor. As you can see, they've set up the temporary queue line here. I like how some of the barriers are sprayed. Then they actually use some of these at Christmas, so that's why they're all sprayed gold, but look quite snazzy, don't they? And down here on the floor, as you can see, you've got some of the markings as well, just to maintain that social distancing. So let's go for a little ride on the train. All aboard! And off we go on the Polpeo Express. Still seems weird not seeing G-Force there, doesn't it? And of course we'll have a look around there shortly. Probably have a ride on Maelstrom next. The Intamin Gyro Swing just next door. So in terms of social distancing and masks on here, we're just missing a row in between, as you can see. And in terms of masks, it seems to be a mix here really. Some attractions you need to wear a mask, others you don't. The train you don't need to wear a mask to go on. Yeah, it just seems to be a real mix really in terms of the masks on certain different rides. But of course it is made clear at the entrance with a sign for the rides that you do need to wear a face covering on. As we can see, Stormforce tents in operation, which is good to see. Don't think I'm going to be riding it today because I don't fancy getting absolutely soaked. It's not really the warmest of days, even though it's the end of July. At the time of recording this, the start of August, by the time you're watching this on the channel, you know, we're not really having the hottest of weather at the moment. It is supposed to warm up again though soon.
That's so cute.
What's up? Yeah, what you got?
The new model of the station.
Oh, it's nice that, isn't it?
I've never seen that before.
Have you not?
No.
So Shockwave is still closed at the moment. We're not too sure when that's going to be back in action, but hopefully it won't be too long until guests can enjoy the UK's only stand-up roller coaster again soon. Of course, owned in 1994 here at Drayton Manor. That has always been known with enthusiasts as the year of the roller coaster here in the UK. Of course, Shockwave, the stand-up coaster here at Drayton Manor, the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, the hyper coaster, and it was once the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the world. Then of course Nemesis at Alton Towers as well, the B&M inverted roller coaster. All three of those opened in 1994. Still a pretty iconic ride for the UK Shockwave. Shame that it's not open today, but it is advertised on the website that it's closed at the moment. And hopefully we'll be back on there soon. So as you can see, the site has been completely flattened now where G-Force used to stand. When I was here earlier this year, they were still just flattening out the site, but as you can see, quite a big space there actually has emerged from where the park's X-car used to be. Of course, check out some of our older videos here on the channel and you'll be able to see this ride. Of course, we used to be able to film on-ride POVs here as well before they stopped allowing chest mounts. And yeah, we've got a POV of G-Force on the channel, so check out the Drayton Manor playlist to see that. But yeah, certainly quite a big space. Hopefully we're going to see a new attraction on there. Can't see them putting a roller coaster on there, but maybe something more for the families on there, a couple of flat rides possibly. But we'll see what happens going forwards. Of course, we'll have a little look in Thomasland this afternoon, see what's happening in terms of the measures. Doesn't look too busy from the outside just here. But up next, we're going to one of my favourites. Time for Maelstrom. So we'll put in some off-ride footage and we'll let you know about the social distancing taking place on the park's Intamin gyro swing. Right then, into the queue then now for Maelstrom. As we can see the signs out the front there for face coverings.
Good in regards to letting people know.
Yeah, really good signage. As you can see, you've got all the markers down here as well, where you can stand and where not to stand. So let's go and have a ride. We'll put in a bit of off-ride footage. Still weird walking down here and not seeing a big red roller coaster. Great to get back on Maelstrom. Still one of my favourite ever flat rides here in the UK. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And what an operation on there, Charlotte.
The operations on there was brilliant. They were shouting how many people was in the party. Yeah. Then they'd leave the gaps and put the harnesses down so that when you sit in your seat, you know where you're going.
Really
Fantastic operations by Team Maelstrom.
I would say they're actually loading that better than normal.
It's just a lot quicker because you haven't got the faff of people saying, oh, where do I sit? It's already there, it's ready. Really
because sometimes they have to like move people about and saying, oh, you know, fill up all the seats. Whereas, of course, with it being social distancing, it was just fantastic operations.
Very impressed.
We only waited 2 cycles, about 10 minutes. And the great thing with that ride as well is you get some amazing views and some great airtime as well. When you swing all the way up to the top, you are pushed up into your harness on that.
It made me feel sick.
It's a brilliant ride. You loved it though, didn't you?
It made me feel sick.
Oh, you're joking.
I'm not.
Oh, at least you came on anyway. Yeah. You're not a massive flat ride person.
I quite like that. It just makes me feel sick because I've had my sandwiches.
Oh, well, there you go. But yeah, it was good to get on there. Like Charlotte said, great operations. And I think they were missing 2 seats in between groups on there. But they're really, really good. Probably head round towards Air Race next, have a ride on there, Zamperla Air Race. And we'll show you some more of where G-Force used to be as well. Look at how open this area of the park is now. I actually think it looks so much better than it did before, and I really feel like a couple of nice flat rides would work on here.
I was never here. I didn't even notice when I came in.
Oh, I know, yeah, like you wouldn't even know, other than there just being a little bit of rubble over there. Of course, this is the first time stepping back down this part of the park since it was removed. When I came earlier this year, when they were still taking part of it down, we couldn't actually get this close, but here we go. As you can see, they put this little island in. They'll probably do a flower bed or some planting on there. Is that in a heart shape, or is it just me? Is it supposed to look like a heart shape? It's a heart. Yeah, I think it is. It's hard to tell, but pretty sure it's a heart shape. Unless it's me just like going crazy, but it does look like it. Don't know if that's intentional or not, but oh yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be, because obviously it sticks out a lot more on this side, but it does look like it's in a heart shape. Maybe they're going to put some red flowers in or something. There we go. But we'll make our way around this way now, of course, towards Air Race. But yeah, I actually think it looks a lot better. I think another couple of flat rides on there.
I think it would look nice.
With some nice theming and landscaping, maybe to sort of extend on the theme a little bit of Maelstrom. Of course, we know that's got that sort of surfing theme. Stormforce 10 with the lighthouse. Something down here to sort of bring that all together, I think it'd be really nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, it would, definitely. But we'll go down this way and see what they're doing in terms of loading on Air Race. I guess, I'd imagine it'll be...
it'll be one party per
plane.
Spaceship.
Yeah, a spaceship.
Yeah.
What? It's not a spaceship, per plane.
Spaceship.
So we'll go around this way and we'll see. But yeah, I imagine it's one party per plane. Does look like that way from what we can see. So yeah, we'll get our ride on Air Race. See how long we wait for this one. Looks a little bit busier. We may as well have a go on. ride then over on Air Race. And Charlotte, how was it?
Vile!
It made you feel sick, didn't it? What a surprise. I don't know why you came on, you're not normally a big fan.
Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Today is an off day, I didn't like it.
You didn't enjoy that, but there we go, I quite liked it. We waited about 30 minutes actually.
Yeah.
In terms of the loading procedures on there, you get one aeroplane, not spaceship, one aeroplane per party. So yeah, it took about 30 minutes, but you know, not too bad for what is a good flat ride. I enjoy it. Of course, I mentioned it already in the vlog about Shockwave being closed at the moment. As far as we're aware, it isn't due to social distancing. It is a maintenance issue why it's closed at the moment. So hopefully they'll be able to get that resolved soon and get people back on the UK's only stand-up roller coaster. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back on it whenever that may be. Like I say, don't really know when I'll be next to be back down here at Drayton Manor. Not a season pass holder anymore. But you never know, it might be again next year. It all depends on sort of what happens investment-wise here for me at Drayton Manor. Of course, quite a lot of rides have been removed over the past few years. And even though it's one of my local parks, you know, unfortunately, because of that ride offering that's decreased over the past few years, I don't find it sort of be worth having a season pass anymore, unfortunately. But you never know, depending on what happens in the next few years investment-wise, we may do. Tell you what though, it does seem strange sort of seeing Shockwave closed and Stormforce 10 open. I mean, Stormforce 10 was quite unreliable. Now, since it had the refit a couple of years ago, it's been a much more reliable attraction here at Drayton Manor. It is a lovely day today, but I'm still not going to go on here. Like, you get absolutely soaked, don't you?
If I had fisherman coat, maybe.
Oh, I know, no fishermen today, no fishermen. But yeah, good to see people on there enjoying Stormforce 10. In terms of the loading procedure on there, I'm not really too sure what it is. I mean, you've got people on the back, the one in front there, well, row 3, and then one on the front row, so I'm not really too sure. I'd imagine it's either one party per boat, or maybe they're sticking some people on the front and some in the back, but I think it's more likely that it's one party per boat, to be honest, on that, because it is still quite a confined space. Over on Stormforce 10. So I just asked a member of staff over at the entrance actually for Stormforce 10, and the loading procedure is there's just got to be a row in between parties. So what they're doing is putting, say there was a 2 and another 2, they put 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So there you go, just so you know if you are going on there. Anyway, we'll go to Thomasland now, have a walk around there, see what the social distancing measures are like, and maybe do a few rides over there as well. From looking outside here, it doesn't look too busy over in Thomasland. So let's go and have a little look. So over here at the entrance of Thomasland, as we can see, hand sanitizer is available down here. It's a nice one, isn't it? You got 2 in 1. Oh, very nice, yeah. Do 1 hand each. There we go. So as you can see from the sign here, due to social distancing measures, attractions will be loaded at reduced capacity, which may increase queue time. So of course, being very honest there, all about it.
I think that's the best thing, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows what's going on at the moment. It's no sort of secret. So, you know, I think making it clear on the signs is the best thing. Like, yeah, with some of the rides here, they have got to reduce the capacity. Here's me saying it didn't look very busy in here. It is busy. The queue for Troublesome Trucks is all the way out to the side. Of course, you've got the turntable just out here as well. I like how they put all the markers in around here. I imagine this is just backup for the train actually. But yeah, look at the queue for Troublesome Trucks. Very, very busy around here. The area doesn't look that bad, but again, probably due to the reduced capacity, it's just making the queues bigger. Yeah, look at that all the way out. I mean, that's probably what, 45 minutes maybe, I guess. Obviously it's hard really, but in terms of social distancing, what they're doing, missing a row in between riders. Yeah, where's Mum? Where is she? Oh, you're right, it's over here, okay. Got a little temporary unit here on the right hand side. Is this a temporary toilet block, is it maybe? I'm not too sure. Soda Airport's over there as well. Temporary toilets, are they? Yeah, just some bonus toilets that they're putting in, because there is some just over here. But yeah, as you can see, they put some extra ones in. With it being the signature area here at Drayton Manor and always the busiest area, you know, they put them extra toilets in. So Drayton Manor, funny then, didn't I? I went like Drayton Manor in a southern accent. Not too busy, some of the flats around here actually. This is a really nice area though here at Drayton Manor. All the decor, all the theming, of course Soda Airport up there as well. They're all different party rooms at the top actually that you can hire out just above the cafe. But yeah, the area feels very quiet, but some of the rides are busy. Yeah, and then others aren't. In terms of James and the red balloon over here, that doesn't look like it's in action at the moment. As we carry on walking here around Thomasland, yeah, that seems like it's closed at the moment. I don't know if that was on the on the ride closures list, was it? Or is that maybe just technical issues? Can't remember, but it's shut at the moment. It has got all the markers out, so maybe it's just a technical problem at the moment. And here we can see another one of those picnic zones as well, with all the sort of anti-back wipes and seating just there, which is really nice. Done a good job at Drayton Manor. You can see they're also limiting the amount of people going into some of the food outlets here at Drayton Manor, in particular this one here in Thomasland. Wherever possible, only one adult to enter the facility. There we go. Thomasland now and onto the classic Drayton Manor Carousel. There's Charlotte over there. You alright? You nice and comfy? Yeah. But yeah, in terms of the social distancing measures over in Thomasland, very similar to that of around the rest of the park. Really good operations, good signage, floor markings, and yeah, I like how clear and simple they're making it. You know, the fact that rides, it is reduced capacity, but everybody knows that at the moment, so people are respecting that. And it wasn't too busy in some parts of the area. It was more just Troublesome Trucks, the little Gerstlauer coaster they've got in there, that was quite busy. So we've done a couple of flat rides then. We started off on Jolly Buccaneer, and then I've just been on the Bounty as well. You didn't come on there, did you, Charlotte?
No.
Feeling a bit off it, aren't you, actually, after the Jolly Buccaneer? Because you've done a few spinny rides in a row.
Yeah, it gets to me.
You came on Maelstrom, then you came on Air Race, then we did Jolly Buccaneer. But yeah, I waited about 20 minutes just for the Bounty. Managed to get right on the end as well, on what is, in my opinion, the best pirate ship here in the UK, especially after the closure of Black Buccaneer down at Chessington. I think it's a really, really good, solid pirate ship. Great over the water as well, like, especially when you're on the end, looking down into the water is fantastic on there. Really, really like it. Anyway, we're going to carry on with the afternoon here at Drayton Manor. Do a few more rides now. Going to head over towards the Buffalo roller coaster and we'll see what the loading's like on here. Just going back to the Bounty actually, in terms of what they were doing, it was one party per row, so of course when we're going on my own, had a row to myself and also leaving a row in between parties on there as well. So, you know, in terms of the operation here, I'm pretty impressed really with what we're seeing.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
You know, like, I think it's a shame that some of the rides are still closed. I mean, stuff like the Haunting I can completely understand with social distancing. Obviously with Shockwave, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? Hopefully they'll get the maintenance issue fixed soon and that'll be back in action. But yeah, we'll make our way around for the Buffalo roller coaster and let's see what they're doing here in terms of social distancing. So we waited 40 minutes there for our ride on the Buffalo roller coaster. I tell you what, I'm glad it was still going round twice for our ride. I know we'd have waited less if it was only going round once, but at least we're still getting the full experience. Waited quite a while there, didn't we?
We did.
Of course, with the social distancing measures on there, missing one row in between parties, and yeah, of course, with them loading on there, it does take quite a while as well to do that.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it is what it is. Just be aware if you are coming, then yeah, it is going to be quite a wait. I'd say at the moment, from where we waited, it's now over an hour. So we waited about 40 minutes. It's further back now, so I'd say about an hour's wait for the Buffalo roller coaster. But a few changes on there for this year. They've actually chopped some of the hedges down around the side, so you don't go through them on that helix anymore. And they've also put a new operator's cabin in. So I think that it's more an observation thing, really. They've put the new cabin in down at this end instead of that end, and it means that now they can sort of see more of the ride area. I imagine that's more of a safety concern. And also, along with that, they're putting a new photo booth that we can see behind. I just come around the helix on the second lap and I thought, that's a new photo camera. So yeah, it seems like on-ride photos will be coming soon. They're off at the moment. But yeah, that's new for 2020. So even though this opened in 1987, it's a Zamperla powered coaster, it's still going all these years on, and they're obviously planning on keeping it because they put a photo unit in. There we go. The Buffalo roller coaster still going strong here at Drayton Manor. Towards the end of our day here at Drayton Manor. Just got time to do a couple of re-rides this afternoon. Just thought I'd show you that Ice Age, No Time for Nuts, the 4D cinema, of course, is closed at the moment due to social distancing. Don't think we're going to be riding Accelerator today, are we? It's really, really busy. I mean, there's a little look at the queue, still all the way down there, and of course your queue up all inside as well. So yeah, we'll definitely give Accelerator a miss. I mean, we've been on there many, many times over the years, ever since it opened back in 2011. We're going to do a couple of re-rides, probably on Apocalypse, to be honest, before we wrap up the vlog here from Drayton Manor. Good to get back to the park and of course see some of the social distancing measures in place here as well. And in general, in the park we've done a pretty good job. So after doing a couple more re-rides here at Drayton Manor, back over now, of course, at my favourite ride here, Apocalypse, for a couple more rides on here at Drayton Manor to wrap up the day. How busy are we looking down here? Just at the bottom of the steps, maybe take about 10-15 minutes or so. Not too bad, so yeah, go on Apocalypse again, put in a bit more off-ride footage, and then we'll summarise and wrap up our day here at Drayton Manor Park. Great to get back. So I decided just to have one ride there on Apocalypse to end our day here at Drayton Manor. Wait about 20 minutes there, of course. You know, in terms of the loading procedures on there, with it being one group per ride, it was a bit of a wait. So I thought Charlotte wasn't coming on, I'll just have the one ride.
Nice sit down.
You had a nice rest. But in terms of the operations on there, we had to wait a little bit longer just as well because there was actually only one member of staff running two of the towers. So we had to send the stand up twice, then he'd go around to the sit down and send that twice. So I felt a bit sorry for him really. Wasn't like that earlier on, but maybe they was covering breaks or something. But yeah, I felt a bit sorry for him really. It really needs a member of staff on each tower, like it always has been really, or at least somebody coming down to give him a bit of support on there. But nonetheless, in general, I think the operations here have been pretty good today.
I think so as well.
Yeah, the social distancing measures have been good. You know, in general, you've got to mix whether people follow them or not.
Yeah.
As you said in most of these vlogs we've filmed since the parks reopened, both here in the UK and abroad, it all depends on the people coming here.
Yeah,
some people follow it, other people don't. In terms of the park, I think they've let a fair amount in today.
Yeah, I think it's been average, it's been good.
yeah, I don't think it's been too busy. Yes, there's been some long waits, but that's to be expected with some of the social distancing. Obviously 40 minutes for the Buffalo was probably the biggest queue on the park. Obviously Troublesome Trucks is quite busy. I don't think that would have been that long. But with Accelerator, I really don't know. Maybe it would have been as long or longer, but we didn't wait for it. But in general, we hope you've enjoyed our updates today from Drayton Manor, giving you a bit of a look at the social distancing. Not too sure when we'll next be back here, will we, to be honest? I mean, obviously Shockwave, they're hoping to reopen that soon, as we mentioned earlier. Closed at the moment due to technical issues, but hopefully it'll be back open soon. I don't know if we'll be back down here later this year or not, to be honest. It all depends. For me, with Drayton Manor, like I say, they've removed quite a lot of rides. This is the first year where I've not had a season pass for many years, probably 7 or 8 years, to be honest. So it's not like I can just nip down here anymore. But I'm really hoping that the park's got a bit of a brighter future ahead. It's just knowing what they're going to do. It really needs some investment here, doesn't it?
It does,
even some more family rides. Go down the Paultons Park sort of route. That's what they need here, because it's become a very stale offering now, in my opinion, compared to a lot of other parks that keep investing. And I know that they need the money to invest, but you know, it's like it's a circle, isn't it, at the end of the day? You've got to invest for more people to come in to invest in more. So let's see what happens going forward. There's a big site over there where GeForce used to be, and let's see what happens. But thanks for joining us for another vlog here on Theme Park Worldwide. Tomorrow I'm going to be at Fantasy Island in Inglemells, Skegness. Charlotte can't make it over the next few days because you're busy. However, she'll be back soon because we've got something special planned, haven't we, for next week coming up on the channel. We'll keep you in surprise for that one for now. But yeah, that'll be coming up. But yeah, the next few vlogs will just be me heading up to Skegness, doing a couple of the parks up there, and then maybe onto some more parks as well. So stay tuned for those vlogs here on Theme Park Worldwide. And Charlotte will be back in some videos again very, very soon. Thanks for joining us at Drayton Manor, and that means it's time to keep those credits. See you soon.
Bye.